Hello, and thank you for joining us for the Get Involved Fraternity and Sorority Life presentation here at San Diego State University. We are so excited that you have an interest in learning more about the fraternity and sorority experience at SDSU, and we hope that this presentation will provide you additional insight regarding the student experience here on campus. This presentation will cover many components, including the SDSU experience, the structure of fraternity and sorority life, including the Fraternity and Sorority Life Advisory Team, and where fraternity and sorority life fits into the university structure, an overview of the community, an explanation of our community values, the fraternity and sorority experience, and finally, how you can remain connected to our office and our student leaders. As a student at SDSU, there are multiple engagement opportunities to maximize the collegiate experience on campus. First and foremost, students are here to gain knowledge and acquire a degree, so academic achievement should remain a priority. We also want each student to establish a connection on our campus and make SDSU their home. They can do this by getting connected. This can come in a variety of ways, including making connections with faculty and with staff members by visiting our many on-campus resource departments. Additionally, we want students to make connections with each other. SDSU has a very vibrant and diverse student population that adds so much to the campus environment. In creating these connections, students are able to find support resources and even help others in their collegiate experience here at SDSU. Our goal is to build well-rounded leaders who are able to maximize their collegiate experience. We believe that students are able to do this by maintaining a balanced and healthy lifestyle on campus. San Diego State University has many divisions that oversee various operations of the university. Fraternity and sorority life is under the Division of Student Affairs, specifically in the Campus Life subdivision. Other departments that fall under this subdivision include the Residential Education Office and the New Student and Parent Programs Office. Fraternity and sorority life is one of 4 areas within the Student Life and Leadership Office. Besides fraternity and sorority life, Student Life and Leadership also houses the Commuter Resource Center, the Glazier Center for Leadership and Service, and student organizations and activities. The Student Life and Leadership Office focuses on student engagement and aims to be the one-stop shop for students looking to create a stronger connection to campus. The Fraternity and Sorority Life Advisory Team is comprised of 3 individuals. Michelle Halverson serves as the Student Affairs Assistant for Fraternity and Sorority Life. Jesse Moore serves as the Student Life Advisor for Fraternity and Sorority Life. And Matthew H. Garcia serves as the Assistant Director of Student Life and Leadership for Fraternity and Sorority Life. Each of the advisors has the privilege of advising and collaborating with student leaders within the fraternity and sorority community regularly. Additionally, the fraternity and sorority community receives support and guidance from Carol Montero Adams, Director of Student Life and Leadership, Dr. Randy Tim, Assistant Vice President for Campus Life and Dean of Students, and Christy Samarcos, the Interim Vice President of Student Affairs. Further, each social fraternity and sorority have a faculty or staff advisor, and many have alumni or alumni advisors for additional support and guidance. The fraternity and sorority community at San Diego State University is comprised of many chapters, each having their own values, goals, and mission statement. However, as a community, there are 8 values that each chapter is expected to uphold and be evaluated on via our Greek accreditation program. First, we have academic achievement. Above all, students are here for an education. In fact, fraternity and sorority life exists to progress the academic mission of the university. That said, There are many resources that our chapters provide their members to assist in achieving academic success on campus. Next, we have alumni and family relations. Our social fraternity and sorority chapters have created really engaged alumni and alumni that still stay connected in various capacities with the undergraduate chapters. Further, family is underlined in this value because we very much see families as a large stakeholder in the collegiate experience. Our chapters invite families to engage with them in various ways, including family luncheons and weekend activities like Dad's Weekend. We truly value parents and guardians for their support that they provide their students in navigating the collegiate experience and encourage our community members to engage with families regularly. Chapter management is a value because we are supporting our students in running successful, recognized student organizations on campus. Besides adhering to university and California State University requirements, our chapters must also meet expectations from their respective national and international executive offices. Community relations is a value that promotes the attendance at campus events and collaboration between fraternity and sorority chapters with other members of the SDSU community. The fraternity and sorority community does not exist independently, but rather is a member of the greater SDSU community. Therefore, chapters are encouraged to get involved in events and organizations across campus. Community wellness will continue to be a value and priority for our community. Each chapter is required to have members attend workshops focused on self-care, community building, and risk management education facilitated by the university. Additionally, many executive offers require chapter membership to experience other workshops and trainings focused on wellness. Diversity, education, and inclusion is a value because we believe that the collegiate experience provides students the opportunity to learn more about their own identity and other identities in society, especially in a place where students will be interacting with individuals who may have differing ideals and narratives. It is important that we educate our students on exploring differences and understanding commonalities amongst groups of people. Leadership, education, and development is a value of the fraternity and sorority community because we are truly in the business of creating well-rounded individuals that are positively contributing to society. Many fraternity and sorority members hold various leadership roles on campus, from associated students and other student government positions to student staff roles in on-campus departments and leading other recognized student organizations. Finally, philanthropy and service is a value of fraternity and sorority life because many of our organizations have their own philanthropy that they raise both awareness and funds for on an annual basis. Additionally, our student leaders are passionate about giving back to the community through service. Examples of this include mentoring kids in the surrounding community, working in soup kitchens and food banks, and area beautification efforts like beach cleanups. Many of our chapters require their members to complete service hours to stay in good standing within the organization. These hours can range from 5 to 20 hours per member per semester. These expectations have resulted in the fraternity and sorority community consistently leading the way in fundraising and service hours. In fact, during the 2018-2019 academic year, the fraternity and sorority community completed over 49,000 community service hours and raised over $280,000 for philanthropic causes. Now we are going to review our governing councils. Going in alphabetical order, I will start with the College Panhellenic Association, also referred to as CPA or Panhellenic. The College Panhellenic Association community makes up a little more than half of the entire fraternity and sorority community with over 1,700 members. Created in 1949, this council oversees our large general social sororities on campus and it's a subordinate to the National Panhellenic Conference, or NPC. Nationwide, there are 26 National Panhellenic Conference organizations, and we are fortunate to have 9 chapters currently here at San Diego State University. All 9 of these chapters operate a university-recognized chapter facility located near campus. Additionally, the average chapter size of this community is 216 members. Out of all 4 governing councils, College Panhellenic Association is the only council that hosts a formal structured recruitment process during the fall semester. For more information regarding this process, I encourage you to review the Parent and Family Meeting 2019 College Panhellenic Association Formal Recruitment presentation located in the Information for Families link on the GreekLife.SDSU.edu website. You can also visit the College Panhellenic Association's website or Instagram for further information. This information will be on the last slide of this presentation. Next, we have the Interfraternity Council, which is also known as IFC. Created in 1975, this council oversees our large general social fraternities on campus. Besides adhering to university policies, this council also adheres to expectations and policies provided from the North American Interfraternity Conference, or NIC. Most of these chapters operate a university-recognized chapter facility located near campus. Additionally, the average chapter size of this community is 108 members. Some may know that this council has experienced challenges in previous semesters. For additional information regarding steps the university and IFC are taking to build a stronger community, please click on Presidential Task Force Groups under the Moving Forward tab on the university president's website, president.sdsu.edu. The National Panhellenic Council, commonly referred to as NPHC, is comprised of historically African American or Black social fraternities and sororities. Nationwide, there are only 9 organizations that are a part of the National Panhellenic Council, called the Divine Nine. San Diego State University is fortunate to have one of the largest NPHC communities in Southern California, with 5 active recognized chapters. As we transition into the fall 2020 semester, 3 additional organizations with NPHC will be establishing, bringing our total to 8 of the 9 NPHC organizations, 4 fraternities and 4 sororities. With around 40 members, this council is the smallest of the 4 governing councils, but the members of this community are very engaged on campus, with many holding multiple leadership positions in various other student organizations. Lastly, we have the United Sorority and Fraternity Council. Founded in September of 1997, this council is comprised of 17 member organizations, 10 sororities, and 7 fraternities. On other campuses, this council may be referred to as Multicultural Greek Council, but at San Diego State, we were the first institution to utilize the name United Sorority and Fraternity Council, and many other campuses are adopting the same name for their respective councils. While these social fraternities and sororities were founded off of cultural identities, members are not required to identify as such to join these great organizations. In addition to our 4 governing councils, we are fortunate to have 7 Greek auxiliary groups for members within our community to join if they choose. First, we have the Greek Life Activities Board, also known as GLAB. This auxiliary group is tasked with uniting the chapters from all 4 governing councils together. Some traditional annual events that this group is in charge of are the Greek Mixer that happens in the fall semester and Greek Week that happens in the spring semester. Next, we have Frat Manners and Sister. Frat Manners stands for Fraternity Men Against Negative Environments and Ending Rape Situations. And Sister stands for Sororities Invested in Survivor Support, Training, and Ending Rape Culture. Both of these programs are courses that our students can take for units applicable to their general education requirements. After taking the initial course as trainees, individuals can enroll in the following one-unit course as actives and help plan on-campus events, as well as be trained to facilitate sexual violence prevention education workshops to other groups on campus. Order of Omega is a national leadership honor society that recognizes the top 5% of fraternity and sorority leaders each academic year. Rho Lambda is similar to Order of Omega, but is specifically for sorority women leaders within the fraternity and sorority community. Greeks Gone Green and Greek InterVarsity are the newest Greek auxiliary groups within our community. Greeks Gone Green is a group of fraternity and sorority members passionate about sustainability on campus. They host various events and initiatives for our community to create ways to be more eco-friendly. Additionally, Greek InterVarsity is a faith-based auxiliary group for members of the community to better understand and connect to the Christian faith. All 7 of these Greek auxiliary groups are specifically for individuals who are affiliated members with one of our recognized social fraternities and sororities on campus. Now that I have covered all of the governing councils and Greek auxiliary groups, it is also important to cover some of the education that members in our fraternity and sorority community experience just for being affiliated with one of our chapters. First, all new members are required to attend a new member education symposium. This training was revamped 2 years ago to be governing council hosted, but university facilitated to ensure that all new members from each of the fraternity and sorority chapters receive the same education. Also known as Greek 101 on other campuses, our new member education symposium is a 4-hour training that covers San Diego State University and the FSL or Fraternity Sorority Life structure, alcohol and other drug education, sexual violence prevention and education, hazing prevention and education, and university policies. In addition, members of our community are required to attend Fraternity Sorority Life Advisory Team facilitated and hosted workshops focused on community wellness and other topics. Past workshops have focused on such topics like mental health, mindful language, community building, and safety. Chapter leadership is also expected to attend 2 community-wide trainings. The first is our fall officer training that takes place right before the fall semester begins to review policy and risk management practices. The second is our annual team retreat during winter break. TEAM stands for Together Everyone Achieves More. This is an off-campus retreat specifically for our chapter presidents focused on community collaboration, risk management, and goal setting. Members of the fraternity and sorority community may experience additional components beyond leadership training and social bonding. This includes the opportunity to apply for fraternity and sorority specific scholarships. These scholarships can be SDSU specific, region specific, or organization specific. These scholarships provide students the opportunity to subsidize their college tuition, travel for leadership trainings, and/or their organization membership dues. As stated before, alumni and family relations is one of the values of our fraternity and sorority community. That said, there are many engaged and successful alumni that come back to provide mentorship to the undergraduate students. Many members are connected with internship and job opportunities through their alumni connections. Also, some of our chapters do operate university-recognized chapter facilities. That said, Members have the option of living in their organization's chapter facility during their junior and senior years. If a student has a 2-year contract to live on campus, but would like to explore moving into their organization's chapter facility during their second year at SDSU, they can request an exemption through the Sophomore Success Program exemption process only if they join the chapter during the fall semester. Information regarding this process is typically provided to the chapters every November. For more information regarding this process, please visit the Sophomore Success Exemption page at GreekLife.SDSU.edu. Joining a fraternity or sorority provides students the opportunity to connect with other leaders on campus. For this slide, we typically have a student leader representative from each governing council present to provide insight on their respective fraternity and sorority experience. Due to the format of this presentation being digital, we have provided a frequently asked questions sheet that is available in this video description as well as on our website, which covers the questions typically asked by admitted students or family members during this portion. I want to thank you for joining me today for the Get Involved Fraternity and Sorority Life presentation. If you have any questions that were not answered during this presentation, please visit our website to view our frequently asked questions or submit your own question via the Google form linked on the page. You can also find this in the video description. Thank you for your time.